Alright, so initially I thought maybe the bar was bent uh, before reaching me from the factory, but some things that really stood out to me, I mean, first off the fact that it has to be ratchet strapped down to even just fit in the chassis. I know it's sitting straight in there because even then there's a lot of friction against each side, and so it can't be off center because it's aligning itself. It can only go straight back and straight forward. But the biggest thing is I mean, simply the fact that you can see the bar is pressed up against the B pillar there on that side, but on this side it's perfect and matches all the images. You saw that the bars down on the side are straight, like the mounting points are straight. It's not like it's in there crooked. Um, they both are lining up in the places. They're both the same distance from this little hump right here. But this one it's touching the roof, it's touching the seat belt, all of which I have not seen any of these doing in the pictures. Should be doing like that side, which is perfectly. I mean, this is what I've seen all in all the photos. Like, this is how this bar should fit. This is perfect, and the bar is perfectly centered. It could probably be leaned back a little more from what I've seen in images. But I mean, you can see the feet are about the same distance. That one's a little up right now. But even when you get the feet flat, then the back posts just sit at different heights. I mean, I've double checked everything, both to make sure that my car doesn't have some weird chassis damage, but everything lines up. Everything's equal on both sides. The chassis of this car is fine. So there's something that even if this roll bar had been bent up in shipping, I can't see anything that would indicate it bending in such a way that it is behaving in this way. Um, and even then, I mean, it's a big, strong, welded roll bar. I don't see how even some like non-generous shipping would cause it to bend anywhere close to enough to make it this out of shape. This is definitely something that had to be manufactured weird. Something happened in the manufacturing process and it was welded and built this way. And I mean, having to this much force, this is like hundreds of pounds of force pulling these two legs together. And even then, if I undo these, they just go right back to the same shape, the same width, which is like over an inch too wide of a base. And even then, you can see it's snug up against each side of the chassis, which every other picture of this, that's not the case.